Hey guys, my name is Reddy, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how we sold over $32,400 worth of supplements in the last 30 days. And I'm going to show you guys the live video proof of the results, just to prove to you that I'm not one of those fake YouTube gurus. Okay, now, one of the main reasons why I'm actually on this huge bar against these YouTube gurus is because when I was 16, I got started in this business when I was 14 years old, by the way. So I got started in with e-commerce. That didn't work. So I went to an MLM company called Empower Network. I did some stuff there. That never worked either. Then I did so many things when I was younger. Now I'm 21, right? So I've been in the business for about 6 or 7 years now. And one of the things that would happen a lot when I was younger is I would keep looking up to some of these YouTube guys and some of these guys that were claiming to make a lot of money, but they really weren't. Okay, these guys were all claiming to live the dream while living a nightmare, right? They were selling me the dream while living the nightmare, which is ridiculous, but I would observe that I would get their content, right, and I would try to make it work. It would never work because the guy teaching me the content was making all his money teaching. He wasn't necessarily doing anything to actually make the money. Yeah, like he wasn't doing what he's teaching to make the money. He was just making money doing the teaching. Like he was selling me these courses, and that's how he was making his money. So he's essentially again selling me the dream while he lives a nightmare, right? So that is one thing I've always hated. Like right now too, like I am not very comfortable doing videos like this. Like I freaking hate putting my face. For the last year or so, I've not even, like if you check my Facebook profile, you won't even see an updated picture of mine. Like there's no pictures as of the time I'm shooting this video. My profile picture is that of like 2 years ago. That's because I hate doing videos, and I'm kind of an introvert. The only reason I'm doing this videos is because I want to help you guys. Okay, I want to get to a point where I have at least 1,000 testimonials. I'm about 150 testimonials now, and I want to get to 1,000 testimonials. The only way I'm going to get to 1,000 testimonials is if I help you guys. Right? If I don't help you guys are not going to get any results, and you guys are not going to give me any testimonials. So that is one of the reasons why I've decided to like shoot these videos aggressively and keep putting content out there. Because the more testimonials I have, the easier it is for me to take down some of these fraudulent gurus, these false gurus on the internet. Because I freaking hate these dudes, especially when my dad passed away at 16. I was looking up to some of these dudes, right? And that is why I was broke. And that is why I wasn't really making any money. Now, when I found the right mentors, my life sort of changed. And it didn't even take me a long time to go from being zero or making very little money to hitting 6 figures in sales, because I had the right mentors and I was following the right instructions. I want to be that kind of guy for you, where I'm going to give you the content that we use to actually produce results. And I'm actually going to show you proof of how we generated $32,000, right? Selling supplements, not teaching you how to do e-commerce, but actually selling supplements. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get a bunch of results from it. Now, remember guys, if you get results from this, you need to drop me a testimonial in the comments below. I'll give you a shout out, and also I'll feature you on my website, because the more testimonials that we get, right, the faster we will be able to get rid of some of these gurus and really clean the industry per se. So with that said, enjoy the video guys. Alright guys, so I just wanted to shoot this video and show you guys like video proof of like the results generated. So from 20th November to 21st December, which is like 30 days, we have sold close to $34,300 worth of supplements. Okay, and in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it, but here's the live proof. So we're spending $15,000. We spent $15,000 to make close to $40,000 just on the front end. About $6,000 was not tracked here. 20 to 25% of the sales were mistracked, so Facebook didn't really report them. So this is more like 40,000. But just for the sake of the video, I don't want to go into like the whole documents and show you the proof. So we could just go based off of 34,000 that we see here, and we spent about $15,000 to make that happen, which is pretty good in the supplement business, right? Because we got 376 new customers. A lot of the money in the supplement business is going to be made on the back end. And I'm going to show you guys how. Because I mean, look, if like a lot of your money is not going to be coming in from selling one
bottle of supplements. It's going to be coming in when people buy one bottle, go back, buy another bottle, go back, and whatever. So if you guys want me to, I could refresh this for you guys, just so yeah, you guys could see like the perfect proof of it. Where is it? 21st. There you go. There you go. $34,294. Now, with that said, guys, let's get in the slides so I can show you the machine system. All right, guys. So now here we are on the slides, and I'm going to show you guys the machine system. This is going to be quite fun. I'm going to show you guys how we sold $34,294 worth of supplements in 30 days. I wanted to put 40 grand in there because that's what we actually did. If you account for all the sales that we lost, closed 40,000 just on the front end. But I didn't want to be seen as a guy that exaggerates numbers. So I want to take the exact number that was on Facebook ads tracking and I put it here because that's still a freaking impressive number. So I might as well use that. So in this module, I'm going to show you that. So let's get going. Now, before we even get started, right, I recommend you guys join our dropshipping community on Facebook. We have close to 600 members right now, and the screenshots it's 522, but over the last, I think 3 days, we've added about 60 to 65 members. So the group is growing rapidly, guys, and there's a lot of people asking questions, and like I'm always sharing content in there, and you're really gonna love the group. Okay, so I highly recommend you join the dropshipping community, the ultimate dropshipping community. To join it, you could go to eliteecomgroup.com/community, or you're going to see a link to the Facebook group in the comments or the description. So you can click that and you can join the group. So we would love to have you in the group, by the way. Now, before we get started, I want to give you guys a disclosure. So Ace Reddy, our ultimate dropshipping community, is in no way going to guarantee any results by implementing the information. Okay, some of the strategies I'm going to share on this webinar must be used if in compliance with the government of the country you're in. We're talking about supplements here. Okay, and usually when it comes to supplements, every country has a different set of rules. We deal with clients all over the globe, so like I pretty much know that certain countries have a more rigid principle when it comes to advertising supplements, whatever, right? You know your country better. I don't care where you live. This information is purely on the advertising side, and I would recommend you make sure that it complies with the laws of your country before you go ahead and implement the information. Okay, now the Ace Ready programs and the Ace Ready individually not responsible for your actions. You are solely responsible for your own moves and decisions, and the evaluation and the use of our products and services or training should be based on your own due diligence. Okay, so since that is out of the way, let's get into the content. So guys, I'll break this down to a 3-step simple system I call the machine. Okay, but you guys should know this is quite an advanced training. Okay, because I'm going to give you guys the game plan in like 5 or 6 minutes, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly what to do. I'm not going to be explaining every little concept here. If you've never run ads before and you really want to get more information on what certain words are or whatever, I recommend you watch my entire Facebook ads webinar. That's like a 1 hour 43-minute webinar where I'm going through every basic fundamental of Facebook. Okay, it's free to watch. I'll put a link in the description. Okay, there are no pitches in it. I'm not trying to sell you on another product. Matter of fact, I sold that webinar for $297. Now I gave it away for free just because I wanted to help people and build up my YouTube following. So again, by the way, guys, subscribe to this channel if you really love my content, because I'm about to shoot a ton of content to help you guys. Okay, but anyway, I'll break this down to a 3-step system, and I'm going to give you guys the full game plan without going too deep into it. Okay, so if you guys have run ads before, you will understand this perfectly. If you guys have never run ads before, I don't recommend you watch this. I recommend you go watch that webinar and come back to it. Okay, so step 1 of the machine: run ads to a cold audience. Okay, so cold audience is really an audience that never heard of your brand before. Okay, so when you're selling supplements, if you're a new supplement company or if you're a medium-sized supplement company, there's a chance that most people don't even know you yet. Okay, so they're all going to be part of a cold audience. These people never heard of you. There is no interest, and there are not just that. There is no connection with these guys except for the interests that they like. Okay, there's no direct connections. Now, the easiest way to like run these, the easiest way, honestly, to use the machine, right, the system, to get sales on Facebook is to run video ads to the cold audience and then build lookalikes. If you guys don't know what a lookalike is, I'll get to it in a second here. But you know what you're going to be doing, okay, and or what we did honestly is we went to the customer, we got a video testimonial from the customer. Okay, the customer got on the video and she was like, hey, this is such an awesome product. Cool, right? Cool testimonial. We took that video and we started running purchase and PPE ads to it. Okay, and we just kept running PPE ads and purchase ads, and these are the only two things that we've actually run. But like we had a few different interests that we were targeting. So in this part, you don't really target lookalikes because you don't have any lookalikes. You have no events. So you run interest ads. What interests do you target? Magazines, food and health magazines, if you're in the health supplement niche, entrepreneurial stuff, if you're in the whole mind body connection kind of stuff, or even spiritual, if you're into selling spiritual supplements or whatever. And by the way, guys, the machine not only works for supplements, it works for anything. Okay, if you're selling a really viral product that doesn't necessarily need a lot of explanation, you don't need to use the machine because it'll work, but it's a bit extensive for it. Okay, it'll still work, it'll still make you a lot of money, but there's just too much going on. So for example, if you're selling a cool looking t-shirt, you don't need to use the machine because a cool t-shirt is going to convert pretty upfront. So you can run straight purchase ads. But if you're selling about like literally about any product, like from info marketing stuff to like supplements or anything that requires an explanation and that has a certain degree of confidence, this is going to work extremely well for you. Okay, especially in 2019 and 20, because like the old methods are pretty much falling apart. Okay, because like the stuff that used to work back in 2018, like none of that stuff even works anymore. There's so many changes, right? So anyway, what you do is you get a video testimonial from your customer and then you start running interest ads to it. You target magazines, food and health people, any influencers you may target. So you do that, okay? And then you run purchase and PPE. These are going to be your core objectives. The primary purpose of step one, honestly, is to build up the lookalike. Okay, now what is a lookalike? I'll explain in step two. Step two, run lookalike campaigns. So there's something called as a Facebook pixel. Okay, and if you're probably watching the step two of it, you already know what a pixel is. But just in case if you're not aware of the power of the pixel, okay, I'm going to give you a brief here, but go watch the full webinar if you guys want additional information. The way a pixel works is like the algorithm knows who clicks on your ads. Okay, so for example, like in this case, right, we ran a PPE ad, which is a page post engagement ad. This is like an engagement ad. It's optimized for engagement. So people are going to like a lot, people are going to comment on your ads a lot because it's optimized for engagement. Purchase ads are where Facebook's like trying to get you buyers. Okay, so let's say you have 2 sales from the cold campaigns, because I mean you were running ads to like a cold traffic, cold audience, right? Let's say your product is so good that 2 people end up buying your product, okay, off the bat, cold audience. Now Facebook can go in and look at the people that bought your product and basically say, okay, these guys bought the product, let's go find more people like them. So like it's pretty much like finding a clone of someone, right? So it's like this. Okay, so this person bought X product. What pages does he like? Oh, he likes these pages. Okay, who else has mutual likings? Who else has mutual interests? And it can go and find you these people that have like mutual interests, right? So for example, if you optimize for video views lookalikes, if you do not have any sales, right? If you optimize for video views lookalikes, 95%. It's called VV LLA, 95%. Basically meaning everyone that watched 95% of your video, if you create a lookalike of them, Facebook will send you more people that are most likely to watch 95% of the videos. How does it do that? There's a lot of factors involved. There's a huge algorithm involved just to do that. Facebook's a $1 billion company. They have their algorithms, Now I don't want to go deep into it now, but like it just has that, it just has that potential. Okay, if you guys want, like, again, I recommend you guys watch my ultimate Facebook advertising webinar. It's in the description. The link is in the description. I walk through the whole system in it. Okay, so you guys gonna enjoy that a lot. Now, you can command Facebook to show your ads to people similar to those that have performed certain actions on your previous ads. So in this case, if someone visited your website, you could ask Facebook to send you more people that are most likely to visit your website. Okay, and what Facebook's going to do is it's going to go back and look at the people that visited your website, find other people with mutual interests, and show your ad to them. This is a warm audience. Okay, so this is not that cold, because here you have a direct connection with the campaign. Okay, do you remember what I said in step one? Like, in step one, a cold audience is an audience that doesn't know you, doesn't know your brand, and has no connection with. Okay, but in this case, they don't know your brand, they don't know who you are, but there's one major connection, which is they're connected to the person that is interested in your brand. Okay, because the person watched 95% of the video, he's interested in your brand. So now you're basically told Facebook, okay, he's interested, find me more people like him. So this is a warm audience. Okay, and if you have any sales from the CA ads from step one, run a lookalike of purchase. Okay, so run lookalike ads. No interest targeting anymore, guys. Just lookalikes. You're not targeting magazines here. You just say, bring me more people like the guys that performed a certain action from step one. If you have had any sales, run a lookalike of purchase. If you had no sales, run a lookalike of video views. That's what we did. A majority of your sales are going to come from the lookalikes. Another way to do this is to generate the traffic through other sources like influencers. So you could go up to like an influencer, pay them a certain amount of money, and ask them to advertise your product. Okay, so they're going to advertise your product on their Instagram with 100,000 followers or so, and send you a ton of people. So a lot of people are going to see the ad, and they're going to jump on your website. Okay, once they jump on your website, now we can create a lookalike of these people and start running ads to them. And now we have warm traffic. Okay, because the majority of your sales are going to come from the warm traffic. Or not from the warm traffic, but from the lookalikes. Okay. Another way to do this is like just like running other PPC campaigns and retargeting on Facebook, and there's a bunch of stuff that you could do really. But anyway, let's get to step three. So just to brief you guys. Step one, cold audience ads. Okay, video ads, purchase ads to cold audiences with a video testimonial in it. Step two, take a lookalike of the audience from step one, start running purchase ads to them. Okay, if there are no purchases, start running purchase ads to either lookalikes of purchase if there were purchases, or to video views lookalikes if there were no purchases, but you're only going to be selecting the purchase objective here. Okay. Step three is set up 2 retargeting ad campaigns. So retargeting campaigns are those that are run to a hot audience that have already visited your website or added something to cart or even bought something. So you have a cold audience, right, that doesn't know you. Now, they've probably clicked on something. The moment someone clicks on your website, he becomes hot because he's displayed interest. Okay, a warm traffic is warm traffic because that person's more likely to do something, but he hasn't displayed direct interest yet. In this case, a hot prospect is someone that actually displayed interest. So this is a person that either added something to cart, either clicked on a website, either bought something, whatever. Okay, so if they've actually bought something, I would say that's a super hot audience. But in this case, just to simplify things, it's a hot audience. Okay, set up 2 different retargeting ads. Ad number 1, target people who added something to cart or viewed content but didn't purchase, and persuade them to buy something. So that's what we did. We took the hot audience. We started retargeting everyone that viewed content. Okay, so if you guys are running Facebook, I would not do traffic clicks. I would do viewed content. I would not do clicks. I do viewed content, because viewed content basically means that someone opened up your website and actually looked at it. Okay, so that displays a very high level of interest. Add to cart is a high level of interest because this is a person that went to your site, liked a product, added something to cart, but forgot to buy it. Okay, so that's so ad number one goes out to these people that made a move but never bought anything. All you're asking them to do is buy something. You could send them to a sales page. You could craft a very effective sales message. What I did or what we do honestly is we send out offers. So we're like, okay, I don't know why you didn't buy it, but here's a cool offer. Let me give you this for free. You could run free plus shipping stuff, or you could do a discount or whatever and persuade them to take action. Okay, so that's ad number one. Ad number two is target people that have already bought something because that's a super hot audience, and upsell them onto another product. So it's basically simple, guys. Okay, so two or three cold traffic campaigns. Okay, that's step one. Step two, two or three warm traffic campaigns, and step three, two retargeting campaigns to convert the hot customers into customers and get the customers to buy more stuff from you. Okay, and that's about it. That's really as simple as it is. Now, here's a few tips for you if you're selling supplements. Number one, get a strong backend dialed in. Do not run a single ad if your backend is broken, especially in the supplement space. Because in the supplement space, you will not make a lot of money just from the first product that you sell. Okay, yeah, a lot of your money is going to come in when people buy your supplement and then buy it again or buy more supplements from your store. That's where your money is going to come from. Okay, because the supplements are a very competitive niche. It's a very competitive niche with like a lot of advertisers trying to get something. Okay, so you're going to be spending a lot of money to acquire a single customer, and for that reason you need to have such a good backend in place where you can spend more money than your customer, more money than your competition to acquire a customer, but also make a lot of money on the back end. Okay, so have a solid backend system in place, have upsells in place, have email marketing in place, other retargeting ads to persuade your customer to either keep the subscription or buy more products from you. You need to test as many things you can to increase the retention rate. I'll probably do a video on this topic in the future, but have multiple products to promote, by the way. So like different types of supplements. If you're trying to sell someone on like weight loss supplements, also try to sell them supplements on how to have increased energy. Again, guys, make sure that you're not doing anything illegal. Make sure that you're not making any broad claims. That's something very important. Now, another tip is do not use micro budgets. With supplements, micro budgets just don't work. The average cost per sale in the supplement niche is going to be $25. Even if you were, and that is if you're being mega, aggressive. Being conservative in the beginning, especially, your average cost per sale is going to be $50 to $80 a customer. So you're going to be spending $50 to $80 to acquire a single customer into your ecosystem. Okay, and I'm going to do future videos on how the ecosystem works and how you can make a lot of money even though you're spending $80 per customer. Because here's essentially what's going to happen. If you're selling a supplement for $40, you're going to be spending $80 to acquire that customer. The only way to make money now is to get him to keep buying from you again and again and again. Add more products. You want him to keep renewing his subscription. That's the only way that the supplement business works, because there's so much competition and everyone's trying to sell practically the same exact thing. Okay, but regardless of how many ingredients change or whatever, the claim and the offer is practically the same. So you're going to be having to deal with like a lot of competition, and that's one of the reasons why it's so hard to acquire a customer in the supplement niche, unless you're spending a lot of money. Okay, so when it comes to micro budgets, right? Micro budgets is a system where you run like $10 testing ads. You can't do this with supplements. You can do this with dropshipping products, because dropshipping products are like $30, and your average cost per sale is going to be like $8, $10. So like if your average cost per sale is $10, which means you're paying $10 to get a customer, you could spend $10 a day and get a customer in the same day if the ad works, right? But if your average cost per sale is, let's say, $25 and you're spending $10, even if the ad works, even if the ad is freaking perfect, you're still not going to see a single sale until 3 days. Okay. Now the pixel has a minimum learning period of 48 to 72 hours. So if you're doing a dropshipping product, you usually get a sale on the third day of running the ad. Okay, the second or the third day of running the ad. The first day is strictly learning. When you're running supplements and your average cost per sale is 25, your pixel is going to spend 1 or 2 days to learn. So the first 2 days you will have no sales. You're going to spend $10 a day. So you're going to spend $20, but you're not going to have any sales because your pixel is trying to learn. The third day, you are not going to get a sale either because your budget is too low. Okay, so if your average cost per sale is 25, now you got to wait like 5 or 6 days to see a single sale. That is if your ad works. If your ad doesn't work, you have to kill that ad 6 days later and then put a new ad up. Okay, so and the whole process just gets expensive because and it takes a long time, right? It takes like 6 to 7 days. No one can wait till then, right? Because it's too long. Instead, what you could do to get faster results is to up the budget. So instead of running $10 per day ads, run like $20, $30, $40 a day ads. Because even if your cost per sale is like, even if your CPA, this is called CPA by the way, like cost per acquisition. Even if your CPA is like $80, right? If you're spending $40 a day and your ad works, the learning period is 48 hours. In the next 48 hours after the learning period, you should see a sale if the ad works. Okay, if the ad isn't working, then you can kill it. Okay, and usually something cool also happens is when you're spending a higher budget, the learning period is usually smaller too. So the first day, like usually like my learning period is like, we start seeing sales on day 2 or day 3, but that was because we were running $80 a day campaign. We weren't even messing around with the $10 a day stuff because micro budgets don't even work. The CPA is too high, it's not going to work. The PPE campaigns, like especially the cold ones, the cold PPE campaigns, run them at $20 a day. Okay, so they get you the warm audiences. The lookalike campaigns, at least $30 to $50 minimum to see any optimal results. The lookalike campaigns are in the step 2. So in the step 1, run $15 to $20 per day campaigns, and step 2, run $30 to $50 per day campaigns. Our best campaigns personally have been campaigns where we were spending $80 a day just in the testing phase and just trying to figure things out. The costs go down significantly once your pixel gets sufficient data and starts to get dialed in. So that's a very important tip for you guys to keep in mind. Do not use micro budgets. They don't work with supplements. It's extremely hard. It's extremely time consuming, and they just don't work. It's extremely hard to pull off. Okay. All right, guys. So thanks for watching that video. Click on so there should be a link in the description below. Okay, we're giving away 5 coaching calls every single day. So there should be a link in the description. Click on that link in the description, and it'll lead you to a survey. So we'll ask you a few basic questions just to make sure that we can help you. And if you fill it out, and if we think that we could really help you, we're gonna jump on a call, and I'm gonna help you out. We only give out 5 calls a day. So, so try your best. Click on the link below, fill out a few basic questions. And even if you don't win a free coaching call, we're going to give you like a free bonus. Like I'm going to send you guys a webinar. I'm going to give you guys a cool gift, just for filling it out. So fill it out anyway. Even if you don't win, you're still going to get something cool as a gift. So yeah, click on the survey link below, fill out the survey, and get a chance to win a free coaching call. And again, guys, don't forget to join our Facebook group. You can ask me questions in the Facebook group and I'll answer them for you. And it's going to be awesome. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to helping you guys. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this module. I'll see you in the next one.